What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to talk about a story that just came across my news feed. I thought it was worth talking about. And it's a story about this guy up here. They don't show the front of his face, but this guy is under arrest by the FBI and currently locked up. This guy's been locked up since May. His name is Mark Adams Prieto. He's from Arizona, 58-year-old man, and he's a moron. There are a lot of people in this country that get triggered by certain things, whether it's crime, certain things that set them off, or even racism. This guy right here, ladies and gentlemen, this guy, Mark Adams Prieto, the FBI arrested him because he had a plot for a mass shooting at an Atlanta venue in May, presumably called the Bad Bunny concert, whoever that is. I think he's a singer. But this guy said he wanted to target blacks, Jews, and Muslims. He wanted to go somewhere where it had a large concentration of black people, and he wanted to also take grenades to shoot into the crowd while he killed as many as he could to cause confusion before the upcoming election. You get a lot of these people out here that are like strange. They think whatever they do, or they have some agenda as far as helping some type of political agenda, and they're small in the world. They want to make themselves look big. Take a look at this story, and I'm going to come back and talk a little bit about this guy and what I read about him so far.
Investigators say that a Prescott man tried to start a race war ahead of November's election by carrying out a mass shooting targeting black people. New court records are showing how the months-long investigation played out. 12 News journalist Jonathan McCall spent the afternoon reading through these documents. And Jonathan, what did you learn?
Yeah, Mark Prieto said he wanted to carry that attack out at a rap concert in Georgia because that's where he would find a high concentration of black people. Tonight we've learned that he even tried to recruit an FBI informant and an undercover agent. Tonight, federal court records are revealing how the FBI broke up a plot to stop a mass shooting. Back in October, the FBI says it began its investigation into Mark Prieto after a confidential informant who spoke with him more than a dozen times over 3 years at various gun shows said Prieto called for a mass shooting targeting blacks, Jews, and Muslims before the 2024 presidential election. During a January gun show in Phoenix, Prieto tried recruiting that informant and an undercover FBI agent. According to court records, Prieto wanted to carry the plan out in Georgia because, he says, when he was a kid, that was one of the most conservative states in the country. More specifically, Prieto wanted to carry out the attack at a rap concert because he said there would be, quote, a high concentration of African Americans. During a February meetup at a gun show, Prieto began offering details of the plan, including the number of guns to be used. During this meetup, Prieto sold that undercover agent a gun for $2,000 and said he would also like to use grenades during the attack because it can, quote, cause panic. At another gun show in March in Prescott Valley, Prieto provided more specific details. That attack would take place in Atlanta at State Farm Arena on May 14th or 15th. Performing that night was rapper Bad Bunny. During that gun show, Prieto sold an AR-15 rifle to that undercover agent for $1,000 and told them to, quote, bring as many magazines as the gun could carry. In the following weeks, agents continued to monitor Prieto's movements. During an April meetup, Prieto continued to fine-tune his plans, even discussing heading east to do reconnaissance, but emphasized the attack, quote, must happen prior to the election and as soon as possible. Authorities arrested Prieto back on May 14th as he crossed into New Mexico. Investigators say he had several guns in his truck, even more found at his home in Prescott while executing a search warrant.
And Jonathan, do we know what Prieto told investigators after he was arrested?
Yeah, Caribe, he told investigators that he actually admitted to those conversations with that confidential informant as well as that undercover agent, saying that they did interact with those conversations, but he said that he was not planning to carry out that attack. And instead, when he was headed east on Interstate 40, he was headed to Florida to take care of his mom. Mark Caribe.
All right.
All right, guys, that's the story of Mark Adams Prieto. 58-year-old dumbass, locked up, busted, running his mouth trying to recruit people to do other dumb shit with his dumb ass. You see people like this all the time. I told you when we clean this thing up, if it ever gets cleaned up, a lot of people got to go. And this is the type that got to go. This guy want to go to Bad Bunny concert and shoot up some black folk. Now, only people I know that like Bad Bunny that I've ever seen, like, you know, I'm out here in Houston, is majority Hispanic people. I don't know anything about his music, but I thought he rapped in Spanish. But either way, it don't matter. This guy's an idiot. He runs around in these gun shows, and you find a lot of these fanatical type people that are out here, and they're easily programmed. They want to help put batteries in somebody else's back, like somebody put batteries in their back with propaganda, and everything in the world is affecting them. This guy goes to gun shows, sells guns and stuff like that, sets up booths, tries to connect with people. A lot of these militia type, I don't know what he is, but like, you know, like neo-Nazi stuff like that. A lot of them be in them gun shows and they be talking amongst themselves and trying to plot different things. A lot of these militia people to be doing that too. This guy right here, is no different than a lot of other people that are out there that have not been caught yet. He wanted to do a mass shooting to kill black folks. Then he wanted to kill Jews. Then he wanted to kill Muslims. Always somebody else's fucking problem. He ran his mouth, talked to the wrong person. He told on him. FBI was trailing him. Going to different places, trying to recruit people. Always somebody else's fault in life. Nothing never your fault. They always want to strike a blow for the country, and the country don't even know they exist or give a fucking shit about them. It's a mass programming going around here by those in the high castle, the government, period. In one way, shape, or form, we all have some type of programming in us. We do. If we were raised in this country. You know what I mean? And for you to put the blame on somebody else and want to take lives of innocent people that are in the rat race just like you, you're an idiot. That's not striking a blow. That's walking in circles. Can't stand people like this. Oh, it's gum on the ground. The blacks did it. Oh, the price of gas is high. The economy's messed up. They're not lowering the price of food. Gotta blame the Jews. I'm still mad about 9/11. It's the fucking Muslims' fault. All of them. Everybody pays the price. Of course, you think in a hive mind, all of a sudden everybody else does. And in unison, the problems they create that you feel as though need to be addressed is your problem too. And everybody's guilty. Fucking fucktard. People like this are stupid. And they come in all different races and creeds and religions. It's a lot of weak-minded people that want to be the next savior of somebody that don't need saving or want it. This dude right here, they need to take him. See, cause I'm gonna tell you, they need to take him and take his head off. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I say that. Said when they pulled him over, because said he was arrested they said officers pulled Mark over in New Mexico, on a New Mexico interstate on May 14th, where they found he had several firearms. This prompted a search of his home, which resulted in more firearms being discovered, including an unregistered short-barreled rifle. When they pulled him in for questioning and told him why he was arrested and all this other stuff, he admitted to the conversations because they brought it to his attention. We know what you've been doing, what you've been planning. That's why your ass is under arrest. He admitted to it, but he said, oh, I wasn't going to do it. I was driving to Florida just to see my mom. With all them guns in the car. I'd have ended him right there. On to the next one. Some crazy people out here. People like this, a lot of times like to hear themselves talk, and people are listening to them. As soon as they turn their back, they go right to the thing. Boom, hey, this guy right here is a whack job. Get him out of here. And they be thinking they talking cash knowledge. And all they doing is expose themselves as weak, insecure, corny as hell, and hateful. Fuck them. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Region channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad nobody got hurt, man. This could have been bad. It's a lot of evil people out there, man. And everybody's the enemy except them, their own worst enemy. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.